Missed it by how much? This is the channel that tests sports hypotheses by using computer game engines, and we're playing through the 2013 MLB season as the Los Angeles Dodgers GM and head manager. This is the box score of the game that we're going to play today, and it's well known as the game in which Zach Greinke breaks his collarbone. There you see the Dodgers do end up winning this game. However, there's lots of players that are playing that don't really play in our replay. The reason he broke his collarbone is because there was a bench clearing brawl and Carlos Quentin came out of the batter's box and there was a melee in which both players, I don't know if one tackled the other. I'm guessing Quentin tackled Greinke. You can look up the video if you want. I can't do that right now, but there will be no fighting in today's replay since I've turned that off. Just a little history lesson before we play. Here's our lineup for today. One change should be the starting lineup against a right-hander. I believe Jason Marquis is pitching against us today. That would be at second base, where I have to start letting some guys get days off and hopefully no more than one out of the regular lineup each time. Loney comes back as starter, and so does A.J. Ellis, D. Gordon at shortstop. So let's play and see who wins this rubber game, the rubber match. Tied 1-1 in this series. Who wins the pivotal third game? Let's play Action PC Baseball like it's OOTP. There's our benches and our bullpens. Stephen Fife is sent back down to the minor leagues. The weather's 64 degrees. Winds are 13 miles an hour left to right. Let's play. Seal starts us off with a fly ball to left. It's up pretty high, but looks playable for Quentin, the aforementioned Quentin, and he makes the catch, 1 out for Andre Ethier, and he walks. He's also back in the starting lineup. Not much of a chance to steal, so Loney gets an opportunity to hit. And it looks like a base hit to right for James. Going to bounce. Ethier, not a great track star, so he'll hold it second. First and second, 1 out here in the first for Victorino. Shane hitting .364 on the season. Pitch by Marquis, and he walks him. So the bases are loaded. Pivotal spot here in the first. 1 out. You need to get a run in. And Juan Uribe has not played well thus far this season. 148 average. Does have the 2 home runs and 3 RBI, but hitting 148 is not going to get it done. Let's see if he can make an out and get a run in. The pitch. He strikes out. So it's up to A.J. Ellis, starting catcher, to get a run home, or it's just going to be a threat here in the top of the first. The pitch is a little ground ball to Marquis. Looks like he should be able to field this. And throws to Alonso, and the Dodgers leave the bases loaded. Hope that's not a bad omen for the rest of the game. Zach Greinke comes to the mound to face the Padres for the first time. And his first batter will be Cabrera. pitches a ground ball. Is it past Zach? Yep, to Loney. He'll have to underhand to Greinke. And there's a mess up somewhere. Let's see. It's a close play. It doesn't say if he... Oh, he does flip to Greinke covering. And Cabrera makes it. So, not a great start. All right. 62% we will throw over there. Let's see if we can lower that percentage. Do they catch him in a run out? They pick him off. So, the base hit runner is erased. And there's one down, nobody on now for Will Venable. The pitch from Zach is a ground ball to Shoemaker. Sorry. He throws the first. 2 down. For Carlos Quentin. Not great numbers there. But he does hit a fly ball back to right. He does have power. Hanging up there a long time. And it is off the wall. Puig picks it up and throws to second. And fortunately, the infield single does not hurt the Dodgers yet. As Carlos Quentin doubles his 5th of the season with 2 outs for Yonder Alonso is up. Those numbers are decent. Jerko on deck. We're going to pitch around here. And it's a fly ball to left. Let's see how high it gets. Still rising. Still rising. Now coming down. Ethier backing up. About to the track. Makes the catch. So no damage done. 2 hits. Runner left at second. We're through 1. No score. Here's Skip. Getting his first start at second today. And he walks. He has had a great start of the season. Hitting over he's hitting 400. Wow. In a limited role. Here's Gordon. On base of 402. We could try to bunt here. But I'm just going to let him hit with 400. We're going to try it. Let's see. And he hits a ground ball. Is that going to get past Jerko? It looks like it is. It is into right field. Shoemaker going to hold? He will. Okay. So the Dodgers have 2 on with nobody out. And Zach Greinke at the plate. Not great numbers. The on base of 473 is interesting. The infield's in, and we're not going to bunt. We're going to see if Zach can make contact on his own. The pitch by Marquis is a ground ball to third. See what he's going to try to do. He's going to go to second for 1, and that's it. Shoemaker moves up to third. Shoemaker, sorry. First and third, 1 out. So fielder's choice there on the play. Ransom throws him out at second. Greinke, not a terrible runner, a 6, which is above average and better than Shoemaker. 1 out for Puig. He's done very well in these situations before that I can remember. We're not doing the worksheets because of the foul up in game 1 of this series. We're trying to keep the computer happy. See if he can get a run home. Anything other than a double play probably does, or a strikeout. See the pitch by Marquis. He makes contact. Is it over Cabrera's head? It is, into left center field. Maben picks it up. He has a tiny arm, and Puig beats it out for a double. He gets to second. That's his first double of the season to go along with 2 home runs. Greinke holds at third. I didn't have a chance to send him. And I probably wouldn't have, knowing these numbers for Andre Ethier coming up next. He walked in his first at-bat. 2 on, and Ethier walks again. And the bases are loaded again. Dodgers lead 1-0. Here's James Aloney, 1 for 1 on the game, with a chance to do some serious help to winning this game. He can make contact here. He hits it on the ground. Let's hope it's not 2. Gets past Marquis to Cabrera. Nice bounce. And and he hits into a double play. And again, another half inning where the Dodgers leave the bases loaded, don't score. Earlier in the half inning, Puig knocks in one. We go to the bottom of the second, only 1-0. And this is the kind of support that Zach gets. He's going to have to pitch great, or the Dodgers are going to have to get more opportunities. Here's Jerko. Starting off the bottom of the second for the Padres, he strikes out. That's the first for Greinke. Next up, Nick Hundley. Doesn't look like a threat. There's going to be a hit batsman in this game after all. But it's not Carlos Quinton, it's Nick Hundley. He's at first for Cameron Maben. Again, not great numbers. Bunting here, maybe? Hundley only has 3 at first base. His bunting is not good, so we're going to pitch right out. And he strikes him out. Second strikeout. Hundley still anchored at first. Only 45% chance for Cody Ransom. And those are not good numbers. I see a lot of pitchers that are better than that. But he hits one to left. Is it out of here? Leveling off. Ethier with this 4 range makes the catch. We're through 2. 1-0 Dodgers. Okay. Feels like it should be a bigger lead, but it's not. Victorino starts off the third with a base hit to right. Venable picks it up and tosses it back in. Boy, the Dodgers have solved Marquis so far. 2 innings pitched, 4 hits and 4 walks, 8 base runner, but only 1 run to show for it. 2 walks from Ethier alone. All right, let's see if they can do something about it here. Victorino, only 51%, not going to go running here. Let's see if Uribe can, oh, definitely not running now. Throw over, down to 45. Weren't going anyhow. And Uribe walks. So again, Dodgers have runners on. First and second, nobody out. And A.J. Ellis at the plate, not great numbers. Can you bunt? Do I want him to bunt? He's only at 5. Let's try to hit. And he hits a ground ball. That could be 2. Cabrera makes the catch over to Jerko for 1. Back to Alonso. Double play. The runner is out, and the hitter is 2. And the Dodgers now have to get a hit to score a run in this half inning. Victorino at third for Schumacher. He scored the only run thus far. One of the walks from Marquis, the pitch. And that looks like a base hit over Jerko into right field. Victorino scores as 2-0 Dodgers. Skip Schumacher with the base hit. Lifts his average to 500. 2 out for D. Gordon, who has a hit as well. And it looks like he has a second hit. That one, a ground ball past Jerko into right field. Schumacher going to hold? No, he's going to third. I don't even have to make a choice on that one. Runners at the corners. 2 out. 1 run already scored in this half inning. And Zach Greinke at the plate. Not terrible numbers. 478 on base chance. Marquis, who's now at 74 pitches here in the third. Zach at 30. Ground ball. Can Cabrera get to it? No, it's into center field. Another run score. Schumacher makes it 3-0 Dodgers as D. Gordon goes to third. Runners again at the corners. This time for Yasiel Puig. The pitch by Marquis. Strikes him out. The Dodgers get a lot of base runners on. 2 of them actually score this time. We're through 2.5. It's 3-0 Dodgers. 7 hits already. And 7 runners left on base. All right, Zach, 3 runs is pretty good. We're going to try to get him through 6 innings. I don't know if he's going to have enough pitches to do that, but 3 runs is, I would expect him to not give up more than 3. But we'll see. Starting off the bottom of the third with the pitcher, Marquis. And he hits a fly ball to right. Puig shifting to his right. coming in a little bit. Makes the catch. 1 out. Back to the top of the order. The wind has now shifted to out in left center field at 11 miles an hour. So watch for that. Here's Cabrera, who's been sterling on defense, and he has a hit. Pitch. Strikes him out. Third K for Greinke. 2 down for Venable. Good numbers for Max. Look at that slug. With Quinton on deck, we're going to go right at him. The pitch. Fly ball to center. Victorino going back. That's really high. Is it going to come down? It's coming down. Victorino backing up. I don't think he made it to the track and makes the catch. Nope, he made it to the track. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're through 3 innings. A third of this game is complete. The Dodgers lead 3-0. Ethier starts off the 4th, 2 walks. And he adds a single past Cabrera into left field. And your questioning has to be, how much longer can they go with Marquis? Their bullpen is back intact. I think one person, Gregerson's probably down today. The last game, they only had 2 bullpen pitchers, and that was enough to beat the Dodgers. So Ethier's on. Nobody out for Loney. Those are great numbers for James. Let's see what he can do. He walks. That's the 5th walk by my count for Marquis. He's got to be on the ropes. I know I'm mixing metaphors. That's a boxing reference. 6 walks, excuse me. 2 on, nobody out. This is a familiar restraint, but only the Dodgers can only have 3. The Dodgers only have 3 runs on the board. Here's a chance to get some more with Victorino. Great numbers. 91 pitches for Marquis, and Victorino hits one. Nobody seems to be moving. Is Alonso going to get to it? Nope, it's over his head into right field. Ethier going to hold? No, he's coming home. He'll score. Loney to third. And on Victorino's single, the Dodgers go up 4-0. And that has to be close to it for Marquis, right? Nope. 97 pitches. Here's Uribe with a chance for an RBI with a fly ball. It's going to have to be pretty deep. Loney at 4 over at third. Going to give him a chance to hit, and he walks. That's his 2nd walk today, I believe. Whew. I think he should get pulled right here. 7th walk, and he's at 102 pitches. A.J. Ellis up at the plate, not great numbers at all. Can he bunt? No, still only at 5. Number didn't change from the last time I checked it. I guess they're going to leave him in to see if he can get Ellis. The pitch. Just make some contact. But not a double play. Ground ball to Ransom. Makes a great play to Gyorko, but he doesn't get the double play. Ellis is going to get an RBI as Loney scores. It's 5-0. So I guess Ransom was able to rob him. Ransom robbed him? Okay. 5-0 now with 1 out. Runners still at the corners, 1st and 3rd. Victorino, pretty good speed at 7 for Schumacher. Skip Shoemaker, sorry. Who already has an RBI and a hit and scored 2 runs in this game. Got a chance to get some more here. The pitch. Ground ball. Cabrera moving. Could be 2. Big hop. There's only a 38% chance for a double play and 96% chance of scoring. So we're going to go for it. See if Ellis can break up the double play. He does. Victorino scores. It's now 6-0. And Shoemaker is safe on the fielder's choice. And that's it for Marquis. Finally. He's gone. And I would say 6 runs should be plenty to win this game. All right, 2 out here in the 4th. Shoemaker at 1st for D. Gordon. Let's see. He has 2 hits on the day. The pitch. Ground ball. Looks like Cabrera's got this one. He has been busy today. He goes the short way to second. Shoemaker is eliminated, and that ends the half inning. But the Dodgers score 3. Numerically, let's just hope that it continues. We're going. They're going up by a run each half inning, so maybe that can continue. I think that's enough runs. That should be enough runs to win the game. That's 6, but we'll see. You never know. All right, we go to the bottom of the 4-6-0 Dodgers, and Zach at 44 pitches has 115 at his disposal. The weather has now changed to out to left center at 3 miles an hour. So no home runs so far in this game. He'll face Quinton here in the 4th for the second time. He's 1 for 1 against him. And the pitch is a fly ball to left. Back goes Ethier. He's going way back. Hanging up there. Is it going to come down? It looks like it is. Ethier on the track. Makes the catch. 1 out for Alonso. Those are good numbers. I trust Zach. The pitch is a ground ball to short. Gordon fields it. Nice big hop. Alonso, not known for his speed, gets thrown out at first. 2 down here in the 4th for Jerko. Greinke now up to 51 pitches, and there's a fly ball to center. Victorino coming in, taking his time. The can of corn drops the apron, makes the catch. We're through 4. Things going swimmingly thus far. 6-0 Dodgers. Top of the 5th, Zach leads us off. 416 on base. Let's see if he gets on base. There's a base hit to left. Yep. And he'll wait. 70% chance to try for a double. No thank you. With a 6-0 lead. All right. That'll bring up Puig, who's 1 for 3 thus far. The pitch is a liner right at Jerko. Let's see if they double up Greinke. Nope. They'll retreat. 1 out for Ethier, who has a walk, 2 walks, and a single. Right? Yep. 4th plate appearance. And he gets one down to Alonso. Let's see if he can make a double play out of this. Nope, he'll just take it to 1st. Greinke moves up to 2nd, now in scoring position with 2 outs for Loney. Good numbers for James. Again, is a ground ball. Looks playable to Ransom. Oh, but he doesn't make the play. His 3rd error of the season, and Greinke is safe at 3rd, as Loney is also at 1st. So Victorino has a chance to get another RBI. 2 for 2 thus far, with 2 runs scored. There's the pitch by Bass, and he walks Victorino. The bases are now loaded yet again. I need to go back and see how many times we've had the bases loaded in this game. For Uribe. 1 comes up. Been walked twice? Correct. And a strikeout. Big chance to make this a laugher. At 6-0, it's on the edge. But he hits a ground ball to Ransom. Chances of him making another error are pretty low. Big hop. He's going to go the short way to Jerko, and the Dodgers don't come through. We're through 4.5. It's 6-0 Dodgers. Greinke at 54 pitches. Starting off the 5th, the bottom of the 5th for Hundley. There's a fly ball to center. Victorino. Oh, actually, it's a pop-up. Fooled me there. D. Gordon just passed into the grass above second base. Just past the infield. Makes the catch. 1 out for Ellis. Excuse me. For Cameron Maven. The pitch is a fly ball to right. Puig is coming up. I don't think that's a home run. He's underneath it. And he makes the catch. 2 out. Boy, this is a lot different managing Zach Greinke than most of the pitchers on his staff, especially like Capilano. I just push pitch. I don't have to think through things and intentionally walk people. Smooth operator. 2 hits he's given up thus far. So, one more out for him to qualify for a win. See if he can get Ransom. And he strikes him out. His 4th K. We're through 5. Now it's a game in the books. It's 6-0 Dodgers. No chance for rain. It's clear. It's gone down to 57 degrees, and the wind is now blowing out to center field directly at 6 miles an hour. Bast against A.J. Ellis. Leading off the 6th, and hits a fly ball to left center. May have been tracking that to his right, reaches up, one-hands it. 1 out for Shoemaker. Skip with 1 hit today. Ground ball to Cabrera. I don't know how many assists he has. Fires over to first, 2 out for D. Gordon. 2 for 3. It's another ground ball to Cabrera. Big hop. But D can run, and the throw to first is in time. Nips him there. We're through 5.5. It's 6-0 Dodgers. Greinke at 67 pitches. Will now face Mark Kotze, pinch hitting for the pitcher. And this time I will not play in at the corner. If you don't get that reference, watch the last video. But it doesn't matter as he singles into right field anyhow, off the bench. Puig picks it back up. Fires into second. Kotze not much of a shot at stealing here. Back to the top of the order with Cabrera, 1 for 2. Zach at now 69 pitches. Walks Cabrera, so maybe I talked too much there in the last half inning. We do have a full bullpen if we need them. Here come the big guys coming up, Quinton and Alonso, but first, Will Venable. Good numbers for Will. First real rally for the Padres. There's a fly ball to right. Puig, shifting to his right, is under it and makes a running catch. Kotze gonna tag? Not right now. Puig with the 9 arm fires it in with 1 out. Here's Quinton, then Alonso. Looking at the numbers, these don't look very scary. So we're gonna go right at him. We'll see if there's a 3-run homer behind it. No, but he walks Quinton. I did not pitch around him. So the bases are loaded, and Zach is in a stressful inning for sure now. 1 out. Bases loaded. Yonder Alonso. At the plate. Not scared. Greinke at 80 pitches should be okay. We're going to see if Zach can pitch out of this. Hasn't given up a run yet. Pitch. That might be a double play or a hit. D. Gordon goes to his right and makes the catch. We're not going to throw home. We'll let the run score. There's less than a 50-50 shot at a double play, and they don't get that, but they get the force at second. Quinton is erased. There's runners at the corners, 2 out for Jerko. Not great numbers. This could be the end for Zach, but we'll see. The pitch. There's a ground ball to Uribe, who makes the play to second. I believe that was Juan. Yes, he goes to his left and makes the play. And they're out of it with only giving up 1 run. First big rally for the Padres. Only nets 1 run. We're through 6. 2/3 of the game is complete, and the Dodgers lead 6-1. Brad Brock comes in to pitch. To Zach Greinke. So we can hit for him here. But with a 6-1 lead, I'm going to try to get a little bit more out of him. Should have 29 more pitches for me. And with the lead, and with him being a decent hitter, there's no reason to pinch hit here. He's already 2 for 3 today, but he strikes out this time. 1 down for Puig. 1 for 4 on the day. The pitch is a ground ball past Jerko into center field. Puig will hold. I have to watch these at bats in terms of by the end of the season, I don't want to run out. And in the last week, if we're in a pennant race, not be able to play the players that I want to play. Puig, the only person with 5 at bats. But I also have to win the game too. So Puig at first, a 60% chance to steal. I'm not going to go with that. Ethier is going to have a chance to hit. And he hits a ground ball. Is that 2? Jerko makes the play over to Cabrera for 1. Back to first. The runner is out, and the hitter makes 2. And that'll do it for the 7th. Top of the 7th, the Dodgers get a single, and that's it. Puig is erased in the double play. We go to the bottom of the 7th at 6-1 Dodgers. Zach's going to keep pitching. Let's see how he does this inning. He strikes out Hundley. 1 out. We're now near the bottom of the order. Cameron Maybin, 0 for 2. Zach still has only given up 3 hits. Fly ball to center. Victorino's coming in. So if that's a home run, he's really misjudged it. Victorino's glove up. Makes the catch. 2 down for Cody Ransom, who's had an error and no hits. Over at third today. Greinke's pitch. Struck him out. That's 6. We're through 7 innings. 6-1 Dodgers. Joe Thatcher coming into the game. He's a lefty. And this is an opportunity to take out some players like James Loney. Great hitter. Has had a pretty good day. 1 for 3. But I would rather have Scott Van Slyke in there for him. So he's the pinch hitter. Had a couple home runs in this series, I believe. Now with the chance to hit against the lefty. And that's not a home run. That's a ground ball. And Alonso takes it to first. And that's 1 out. For Victorino, who's had 2 hits and 2 at-bats. I'd like to get him out of the game as well. I just don't know if I can. I'm not going to take that chance. We're going to let him hit. And he strikes out. 2 out for Uribe, who finally has some good numbers. Let's see. He hits one right at Cabrera, who makes a great play. He's had a good day for the Padres. We're done with the top of the 8th. That's his second great play today. 4 on the season. 6-1 Dodgers. All right, Zach, you're going to face... Oh, sorry, I have to fill in here. Again, sorry for the bell ringing. And Spike should be taking over here. There he is. Not very good range, but a good fielding percentage. Anybody else need to come out? Ethier could come out. I don't know that a left-hander would make it around to there. So we're just going to leave Ethier as is right now. Greinke is fine at 98 pitches. And now Chris Denorfia is going to pinch hit. 6 outs to a win for the Dodgers and winning the series. He walks Denorfia. That's not good. That's his 3rd walk to go with 6 Ks, I believe. 4 straight balls, so that could be a warning sign. But still good numbers here against Cabrera. Let's see if he can get this out. And he walks Cabrera. And that should be a pretty good sign he's finished. So, with Venable coming up, let's go look at the bullpen. And see who can get him out. 2 lefties and a righty on San Diego's bench. That's pretty good numbers for Venable. Not very good numbers against anybody except Belisario. I'd rather keep Kinley. Let's see if I can maneuver this, although this is the best part of their lineup here in the 8th. Howell's only good for about 1 batter. Paco Rodriguez should be able to take him down easily, but then the next batter is Quinton. Can go with Withrow here. Let's see if he can get through the whole inning, but do I trust him against the big bats? I don't know. This is a big decision in this game. Venable better against lefties, seems like. Although Rodriguez has really good numbers against him. These are really great numbers for Greinke. Although every single person over here has better. So, all right, we're gonna try Chris right here. This might be only for 1 at bat, but we're gonna try it. He's gonna go into Greinke's spot, see if he can get him out of this jam. 2 on walks, nobody out. For Will Venable, the pitch. Struck him out. That's about as good as you can do. Nobody advances. 1 out for Quinton, and these are really good numbers. So we're going to go look and see. That might have been it for Withrow. Who has a better number? And that's Kinley. And yeah, this is the jam I would want him to be in for. He won't get the save, but if he can get through this half inning without getting up for a run, it's just about, he's not going to get a save anyhow unless we get in a big mess, and I don't want to be in that mess. So I'd rather do this now than later. See if he can get through this. There's a ground ball to Gordon, who probably shouldn't be in the game. He throws the long way across to Van Slyke. It looks like they got him. 2 out for Alonso. Not great numbers. Take Gordon out. Could take Ethier out as a defensive replacement, but I don't want to do that. Okay, Jansen, get him out. And I don't think he did. There's a liner into center. That falls. 2 runs will score on the single by Alonso, and it's now 6-3. Dodgers lead is cut to 3 runs. And Alonso has a 68% chance to run. Here's Jerko. Has some power. I'm going to trust Jansen can do this. But first we're going to try to pick him off. And now it's up to 86. All right, we're going to pitch out and see if we can pick him off. Get him right here. Nope, he holds. All right, let's see if you can get Jerko out. Those are good numbers, but they were good against Alonso as well. There's a snap throw. Did Ellis pick him off? Oh, Alonso just gets back. 49% chance he's not going anywhere. The pitch is a ground ball. It looks like a base hit. It's past Gordon, and Jansen doesn't have it today. Alonso going to try? Yeah, he's going to try. And he's going to succeed getting to third. So not great pitching from Jansen today. I'm afraid I'm going to have to go away from him. Those numbers were really good. But he's not getting it done. So let's look at the numbers and see who has something any better than that. Any numbers better than 524? 520 from Howell. And Hundley cannot. He's like a reverse splits guy. All right, we're going to buy this, and we're going to take him out. Boy, if this game goes to extra innings, I'm in real trouble. All right, Howell comes in, see if he can get this out. I think he's only pitched to one batter, and he got him out on a strikeout. Let's see if he can do that again. Runners at the corners here in the bottom of the eighth. The Padres have rallied, scored 2 already, trying to get another one here against Howell. The pitch, tying run at the plate, and he walks him. Wow. The game is really making this difficult. I thought this was a walkaway for Zach Greinke, but it is not. And here comes Cameron Maben. These numbers are terrible. But Howell's walked 1 on 4 pitches. The bases are loaded, 2 out here in the 8th. Can he get Maben and get out of this? The pitch. Ground ball. Looks like Shoemaker's going to get to it. Will he get him at first? Oh, yeah. By a few steps. And the Dodgers get out of it. And the Padres leave the bases loaded for once. Dale Thayer coming in to pitch the 9th. We still had to get 3 outs to a win. But that was a big one there. All right, 6-3 Dodgers. I don't believe you need any more runs. Just need to get these last 3 outs. A.J. Ellis, 0 for 4. Up to hit. And he hits a fly ball to left. Quinton moving to his left should have it. Ranging over, 1 down. For Shoemaker, 1 for 3, but 2 runs scored and 2 RBI in this game, and a nice play there on defense at the end of the 8th. Strikes out. Andy Gordon, 2 for 4. Gets a chance to hit. We could bunt right here. Let's try to bunt for a hit. It's down. Alonso coming in. Fires to first, and they get him. Right? They do. 8.5. We go to the bottom of the 9th. The 6-3 Dodgers. Howell looks good, and Ransom does not. So we're going to let him pitch here. And he strikes him out. We're going batter by batter here. 2 outs to a win, and here's Thayer, but I don't think Thayer will hit. Jesus Guzman comes up to hit. See his numbers. And not great. Let's see anybody beat that. But I only have 2 pitchers left. Rodriguez and Belisario. Rodriguez could take out Guzman, but then you have Cabrera next. Can I see Cabrera's stats? Can Cabrera hit lefties? Oh, yeah. Maybe Belisario is the right guy to pitch there. Okay. I'm going to give Howell a chance to get 1 more out. See if he can do it. The ground ball to Gordon. Big hop over to Van Slyke, and they get him 2 down. 1 out to a win. And this may be Belisario's opportunity. Yeah. That's it for Howell. And Belisario has a chance to rack up a save here and finish this game off. Before I do that, D's gone, and Luis Cruz comes in to play defense at shortstop. I think it's early enough. I could bring in Mark Ellis, who's had no at-bats today, just to play defense. And I'm okay with the rest. Here we go. Can we finish this off right here, please? Ground ball to Ellis, just in the game. Makes a great play to get Cabrera, and that's it. So a little stumble in the 8th. Should have probably never had Greinke come out for that. But a fairly easy win. 6-3 Dodgers. Zach gets the MVP and the win. He's 2-0, and we won't see you for a while, Zach. He'll be gone for about a month, a little over a month, with the collarbone injury. There's the stats. Howell pitching above and beyond, and some bad for the Padres bullpen. Although nobody gave up a run, that was a negative. Here's the extra stuff. Ransom with an error. Okay, and if you want to see all that, sorry. So after the title page repopulates, the Dodgers go to 7-2. They win this series, and the Padres fall to 4-5. They'll be 3 back. Giants should leapfrog them into second place, and they do not because they lost. So they're in third place at 3.5 games back. And there you see the snapshot for the American League. Let's see if it doesn't take too long. Try the National League as well. No, it doesn't want to respond for some reason. Sorry. But we appreciate your viewing of this video and staying here till the end. And we'll catch you next time on Missed It by How Much.